All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Voice test. Sound check 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Good morning, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Okay, so let's just get started. What is going on the gold? Gold is just like too much hilariously bullish at the moment. Walaikum salam. Okay, so let's just break down the chart of the gold. I just like took two trades actually today. Look at this one. I just like executed as an impulse buy here. But I just like executed in the first 1 minute, so it's just like come back, break its own low, manage the risk, close the trade, then give my trade a second chance, grab 30 pips. So yeah, just like a good one. Then here I just like try to hold on with my trade, but the market just start doing consolidation. Market candle just start printing side by side. So I just like close it in a minor profit as well. So let's see now what opportunity I'm just going to be grab with the opening of London. So let's see, I'm just like looking for 30-minute time frame. Let's just go from daily, just like we can easily see that daily just like continuously pushing to the upside. Let's just look at h4, the previous h4. If you can see the previous h4 just like do not have a bottom or upper wick, like just like showing a very strong bullish momentum in it. So why this current candle just like continuously pushing to a downside? The US government is just like shut down, and as much as it will remain shut down, gold will continuously pushing to the upside, very high probability. And the day when it just like come back into like a live, so gold will start melting down continuously at least like 2 to 3 days, I would say. So let's see. So I'm just like jumping from h4 to h1. If I can see h1, we're just having like a resistance here, and at the same time we're just having like a support here on the left hand side. So let's just go from h1 to m30. M30 actually having like a support here as well. Look at this one, very strong support, I would say. Let me just like move it to the left side actually here. So on 30-minute time frame, here we are having like a resistance, and at the same time here we are having like a support area. So it's like a very simple analysis, I would say. Gold is just like in a very strong bullish momentum, and previous h4 just closed in a bullish form. The current h4 just retracing right now. M30 third candle just like rejected and continuously printing in a bearish form, but this candle which is like having like a small body than the wick on the left hand side, rejecting from the resistance on the left hand side. But this is the 50-minute confirmation. If I just like going to be execute with the 50-minute confirmation, it's just like a 40 pip range here as well. But you know what, I would like to see some kind of a 30-minute confirmation candle, like it should continuously come down, create some kind of support at the support area like 30 39.20. So there's a very high probability if I just like got some kind of support here, so we can retest the high. So this is something I just having like a plan with me. My bias are just bullish. For sells, I would like to see a candle should have to be close below this support 39.20. So I will think about the sells then, but till right now I will just stick with the 30-minute time frame and still with my bias of buys actually. Okay, so let's just look at the Snaula chart here. Wow, took a impulse entry, executed it. Why you just like didn't execute it here when this can just like break above this? If you just really wanted to go as an impulse entry, so you should have to be understand where should be the best impulse entry. Best impulse entry where this red candle we just rejected with the long rejection close with the small bearish candle. The next candle create a wick if you just want to take a buy. If you just like breaking above the previous bearish candle high, that makes sense for the execution. Or the second thing, if you just do not, if you are just like not comfortable with the structure, then wait for the candle to be closed. But such a like a beautiful trade, I would say. Right now just like close your eyes and buy the gold until the US just like shut down. Okay, so nice analysis on the bias. Yeah, I saw your Instagram story, sir. How many pips did you secure? Where? This I just did not secure anything, to be honest. Look at this one. Here I just like give my trade a chance. The reason why I was just like looking at this 3900. This is some kind of a psychological number. After getting this 50-minute candle closure in a bullish form, I would like to go as a dynamic risk. I just like executed two trades, like tore my trade into two pieces like 0.10 and 0.10 here, and my stop loss was below this wick on the left hand side. It could be the risky one. The last execution I have just like done, I just like executed here. Stop loss was remain same, expecting it should be continuously pushing upside, but it would what just happened, this candle just like broke above the previous rejection on the left hand side. Then there is no business of this candle to come back or come back into the previous candle low. So it was just like running 50-60 pips in my favor, then it just like start pushing to the downside again. So I just like closed it. I really wanted to hold on with this, but it's just like a Monday. So also I was just having like that factor in my mind, and market was just like already moved a lot. So no one knows that, and no one can predict that it will continuously push into the upside, but it is whatever it is. Then after some time, when I just like come back from the gym, I saw this structure appear. This candle just like rejected with a long rejection wick and closed with a small. Let me just readjust the zones. Here we go. So it just like closed with a small body here, but here I just like did one mistake. I executed as this candle just created a wick break above the high of the previous candle. I executed it in the first 1 to 2 minutes, and there's a very less probability if the candle just break above the previous candle high in the first 1 to 2 minutes. So there's a probability it could be continuously pushing to the downside. So it just like start retracing after went in my favor like 8 to 10 pips, start retracing to the downside. So as you just like flip bearish, broke its opening price, I just like closed my trade, managed the risk there, and it just like went against me like 30 more pips. Then I saw that it just like respected the previous candle low, did not broke the low of the previous candle, start flipping upside and break its own high again. So I just gave my trade a second chance with the same bias, and then I just like made some money here. And it was just happening everything on a mobile phone, just like not a good idea, I would say. So let's see now if I just like can get something like on a support area, like it will be very great thing. You know what? If candle just continuously pushing to downside, and then it just like creates some kind of support on the support area with the opening of London session, there's a very high probability then we will continuously pushing upside. We'll see. Now we just already have a plan with us. All we just need to do, we just like need to wait for the structure to be formed in front of our eyes, so then we will jump into it. I hope my plan makes sense actually. Okay, so just waiting now. So yeah, it should be reject from this area if we just wanted to take a buy. So look at this one. That's why just like not comfortable with the 15-minute time frame. I would like to see a 30-minute closure on the support area, something like that. Or might be if this candle just rejected with the long rejection wick again and close with a small bearish candle, and the next candle create a wick and break above a high of a candle which just do not have a upper wick, which is like clear a sign of that there is just like only bearish momentum. Then there is no business of the next candle to break above the high of the candle which just do not have a upper wick. If it just like broke above the high, so impulse entry will be executed and it will continuously pushing to the upside. So we'll see what kind of confirmation just gonna get there. Thoughts for buys above 30, 39, 33. What? 39, 33. Where? Buys above 39, 30. I'm just like not looking at 15-minute time frame, to be honest. We'll see. Buys above here. Yeah, makes sense. It's just having like a 50-60 pip range in it, but we'll see. It will be great if I just like stick with the 30-minute time frame now. Look at the 15-minute. Before that 15-minute just like continuously printing very strong bullish candles, then it start printing side by side. Look at this one, candle just side closing like it's just like not a clean price action on a 15-minute time frame. So that's why I'm just like sticking with the 30-minute time frame right now. So we'll see. You know what I just like actually wanted to see, might be a bullish candle just close in a bullish form or something like that, I would say. If even I just like got some kind of a bearish candle, a bearish candle means a candle which could be reject from the downside and close with a small body, something like that. And after that, if I just like go some kind of a candle with the opening of London, create a wick and break above the high of the previous candle, which is having like small body and long rejection, so there's a probability I can give my trade a chance, placing stop loss somewhere here. And this is something I'm expecting from this market actually. So let's see which structure just going to be faced there. Hello, hello. Any giveaway? No giveaway right now. We'll see at the end of the month. So just waiting. I'm actually just waiting. So there's just like almost 100 people just watching, and I'm just having like a 8 likes. Wow. YouTube, very nicely done. Okay, Janisar Saab, I saw your bicep, bro. Yeah, pretty impressive. All right, so just waiting right now. Let's see how this candle just about to be closed actually. Just waiting, waiting, and waiting. It could be very beautiful trade. You know what? These are the scenario I actually looking for. Like as I just like already printed one, which you just like saw this one structure. I just wanted to take a buy, and second one I would say if the candle just like continuously pushing to the downside. Suppose that it just like close somehow like this within the range, then I just like got some kind of a confirmation candle which having like a support and close some like this, so I can give my trade a chance. This is something I would like to see on the charts. So before execution I need some confirmations. I cannot predict the market. I can only take action once I just like got the confirmations there. Make sense? As you check GJ in market A, okay, why the gap? Gap is just like because of the uncertainty. The US just like shut down, so might be that's why might be. Let me just see on the market at JI what's just going on the. All right, so we just like you just like wanted to see on a GJ. Why just like give us the gap here? Here we go. We just like need to click here on the gap, and then they will start telling us what just happening there. So no clear catalytic, regular low volatility price action, no major headline or economic release. Yeah, that's nothing. Just like it's just like I think so due to uncertainty in the market, like a geopolitical tension just going on. That's why just like opening with the gap. It's just like nothing special, just like going on here. But might be due to U.S. government shutdown. It's just like pushing to the upside. But I think so. It should have to be dropped to the downside once there's just like a strong like news came out. So we'll see. Let's just look at gold just like retracing to the downside. Look at this one, they also like showing the support here now. 39.20 just like a support on gold actually. As long as the US government will shut down, gold will continuously pushing upside, and the day when it just like come back, very strong bearish momentum gonna happen there. So we'll see. I just wanted to grab both opportunity actually, so we'll see. So gold is just like continuously pushing upside. Wow, look at the rally here. Okay, technical overnight over about 10%. US shut down 40%. Fed rate cut also, but there's just like a Fed rate cut behind 35%. Geopolitical risk, so everything just like making making the dollar weaker actually. So if dollar just going to be weaker, there's a probability gold will continuously pushing to the upside. That makes sense. Okay, today my new 5K funded challenge started. Okay, all the best. My message coming. Please reply. What? YouTube live chat, no thing. I can't do anything about it. Okay, so just like waiting right now, just like waiting. How do you feel about RR and win rates, etc.? I ask because I have high win rate, but my equity curve is too flat. Any advice for me, brother? Actually, run rate is just like a good thing, but I just like never believe on run rate because sometimes you know what happen. We just when we just like managing the risk. Suppose that market just went in our favor 15 20 pips, and we just like closing 90% 50% position there, bringing our stop loss at break even. So the run rate just like just disappear there at that moment. So that trade will become like a free trade. So this is something we just like doing like a simply price action just going on there. And you know what? Even the market just like going against us, we also like going to be manage the risk. We just not gonna let it to like hit our complete stop loss. So also risk to reward ratio just like disappear there in the same situation actually. Does this make sense? So yeah, but it's okay if you just like going with the risk management like sorry, risk to reward ratio like 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 5, whatever just suits you. Yeah, you can go ahead with it, but then stick with that one. Whatever plan you're just having, like just stick with that one and implement two rules into your trading platform, like 1 to 2 trades or 1 to 2% risk of your capital. That's it. So whatever risk reward you just like taking there, it should be within like 1 to 2% risk of your capital, not more than that. And once you just like hit by the stop loss, you should have to be close the chart. You just can't fight with that one. Morning, morning. Where are you from, Cass? I'm from the clouds. Okay, so just waiting right now. Look at the way how the market just like drop the volume here. I'm just like only looking at 30-minute time frame actually. So 50 minutes just about to be close in 1 minute, and look at this 50 minute. That's why I just like never believe on 50-minute time frame. So I'm just like waiting for the 30-minute time frame. Just 30 minute. स्काई पे या हाँ स्काई पे यार पता नहीं समझ नहीं आती लोग पूछते क्यों किधर रहते गिफ्ट में ही देते हैं उन्होंने शायद if someone just like wanted to send me gift, then I will tell you my address. Otherwise yeah, I can't seem to catch more than 1 to 1 run rate. So it's just like okay if you just like sticking with 1 to 1 rate, and then you should be close your month or week in profits actually. So 50 minutes just closed. Look at this 50 minutes just like created a support, created a resistance, candles just printing side by side. So I'm just like not looking at 50-minute time frame right now until the 30 minute. If the 50 minutes just start printing in bigger size, until that I will just like only looking at the 30-minute time frame only. So might be just like going to be close in the same position what I'm just like expecting from this candle, like with a long rejection with close with a small body. So the next candle create a weak break above the high. So with the opening of London, might be it could continuously pushing to the upside. Even you know what, if this is even if this candle, the current candle, we just like do not have a bottom wick on a 50-minute time frame. Even it is like break up of this high, this is like another rejection right after 20 pips, then right after 20 pips this is like another resistance right after 20 pips. So we just like need a lot of volume in this situation to continuously pushing to the upside. So I'm just like not comfortable with the 50-minute. Even if I just like miss this move, it's just like not a part of my structure. I would like to see a 30-minute time frame should be close in my favor. Bro, you had Gogan Kibi. Yes, many times. Okay, walaikum salam. क्या हाल है? Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Sometime candle broke the high or low in the in the first 5 minutes. What you want to say about that? If you just like breaking the high or breaking the low at the same time, it's called like a volatile candle. So just like stay away from that one, Mr. Shoaib Tariq. Wait for the next candle to be closed in your favor, wherever just like set your bias, then give your trade a chance. Waiting, just waiting, waiting for the 30-minute candle to be closed. You know what? Suppose that 30 minutes just going to be closed above this candle, and then 50 minute could be close above this rejection on the left hand side, so we can face clean traffic on the left hand side on a 50 minute. We can face clean traffic on the left hand side on 30 minute. Damn, I just do not want to miss this move. I think so the way just like pushing and showing volume might be just like break above the previous candle 30-minute high, and it will continuously pushing upside. Look at this one, 50 minute just breaking above the high. Should like I execute it here? Damn, just like showing volume in it. What could I do? How could be how I can be a part of this trade? Damn, I think so if I just like waiting for the candle to close, so I'm gonna miss this move. Suddenly just start showing the volume in it. Very risky one. What should I do? There is still like 12 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to close, and this 30-minute candle just like break above the high of the previous 30-minute. So I just like lower the lot size, give my trade a chance here, placing stop loss somewhere here within the range, something like that. I think so it makes sense. So we'll see if it's like a trap for me, or it's just like continuously pushing to the upside, because now there is no business of this candle to come back and retrace more than 50% of the previous candle. So let's see now this candle should have to be continuously pushing upside. Yeah, should have to be. I actually wanted to wait for the candle to close in my favor, but it is whatever it is. The way it's just like showing volume now, 50 minutes just like break above the high impulse entries looks good to me. The candle just like do not have a bottom wick break above these both rejection, break above previous 30-minute high. So now this candle should not be come back and retrace more than 50% of the previous candle. If it just like come back, retrace more than 50% of the previous candle, so it could become like an invalid trade. So let's see. Suddenly just like starts showing the volume in it. Wow, look at this one. This is the 1 minute time frame. All right, this 1 minute should have to break above the previous 1 minute high. It's interesting. Yeah, should continuously pushing upside. Where is your SL within the range 50% of the previous candle body? It's an impulse entry depending on the volume actually. Very risky one. It's like a very risky one, so I just like lower the load size. I just did 55 minutes just also like close in a strong bullish momentum. Should not come back. If it just like come back, that's why just like lower the load size. How I can be a part of this trade? By loading the load size, that's it. That's all I can do. 30-minute break above the previous candle high, 50-minute just like break above this rejection on the left hand side. We have clean traffic on the left hand side, and now it should continuously pushing to the upside actually. This is something I'm expecting from this candle, so we'll see. Just wanted it to continuously pushing upside.